My wife screamed at the party, "I know you're cheating. Everyone knows." I stayed calm, really? Then I played the recording of her affair partner admitting their 8-month relationship. When the room went silent, I 35 male got played. Completely, thoroughly played. But here's the thing, I figured it out before she could finish the con. Been married 7 years, together 10. My wife works in marketing, I'm in software development, we both do well. Combined, we were pulling about 180 callus, houses paid off, inherited it from my grandfather 5 years ago, life was good, or I thought it was. Started noticing things about 3 months back. She was different, not distant exactly, just off. Phone always face down, working late became her default status, weekend team building events that ran past midnight. Her work friend, the guy she'd mentioned maybe twice in 2 years, suddenly became the main character in every story. "Oh, he suggested this restaurant. He helped me with that presentation. He's so funny you'd like him. I mentioned it once, you talk about him a lot." She looked at me like I'd grown a second head. "Are you serious right now? He's a colleague. God, you're so insecure." That shut me up. Nobody wants to be the jealous husband, so I swallowed it. Big mistake. She ramped up over the next month, started criticizing everything. My clothes were boring, my hobbies were childish, my friends were going nowhere in life, little cuts constantly. Then she moved to the guest room. "You snore and I have an important presentation." I don't snore, never have, but I just let it happen. Kept thinking this was a phase, that she was stressed, that we'd get through it. One night she left her iPad in the home office just sitting there unlocked. I wasn't snooping, I was looking for a charging cable, saw a message notification pop up from him. "Miss you already, tonight was amazing." My stomach dropped, clicked it before I could stop myself. Months of messages, explicit photos, plans, conversations about me, how clueless I was, how easy this was. One message stood out: "When are you finally leaving him?" A response: "Soon, need to set things up right, can't leave without getting what I deserve." Sat there staring at that screen for maybe an hour, just processing. She wasn't having a crisis. She was running a con. Didn't confront her, didn't yell or throw things or do any of the dramatic stuff you see in movies, just took screenshots. Backed everything up to a cloud account she didn't know about. Then put the iPad back exactly where I found it. Spent the next week watching her. Really watching. Noticed things I'd been too stupid to see before. She was building a narrative, picking fights about nothing, telling her friends I was controlling. Posting passive-aggressive stuff on Facebook about knowing your worth. She was setting me up. My brother does corporate law, but he knows people. Called him, explained the situation. He got me a consultation with a divorce attorney. The lawyer was blunt. "She's planning something. The fact that she's still playing house while having an affair and building a case against you, that's calculated. Document everything. Don't tip your hand." Opened my own bank account. Moved half of our shared savings into it, my legal right. Made sure all my important documents were somewhere safe. Got copies of the house deed, my grandfather's will, everything proving the house was mine. Then I just waited. 2 weeks later, she announced we were throwing an anniversary party. 7 years, we need to celebrate. Let's do it big. This from a woman who'd forgotten our last 2 anniversaries. Who was currently sleeping in another room. Who'd spent the previous month telling me I wasn't good enough. Red flags everywhere. Sure, I said. Sounds great. She lit up. Invited everyone, her family, my family, all our friends, her entire work crew. Wanted 40 people minimum. That's when I knew this was her stage. She was gonna blow up our marriage in front of everyone and paint me as the villain. "Fine, 2 can play," called the guy. Got his number from her phone while she was in the shower. He answered on the 3rd ring. "Hey man, this is my wife's husband." Dead silence. "I know about you too. I'm not calling to threaten you or anything. I just want to understand what I'm dealing with before I file for divorce." He stammered, tried to hang up. I kept my voice calm. "Look, she's planning something. I can feel it. I just want to know what I'm walking into, man to man." Something about that approach worked. Or maybe he felt guilty. Or maybe he was just stupid. "Can we meet?" We met at a coffee shop. I recorded everything on my phone. One-party consent state, completely legal. He told me everything. Started 8 months ago. Conference in another state. They'd been flirting before that, but that's when it got physical. Meeting up twice a week since then. Tuesday evenings and Saturday afternoons. She told me you were emotionally abusive, that you controlled her money and isolated her from friends. None of that's true. He shifted uncomfortably. I'm starting to see that. She's been intensely talking about the divorce like it's a chess game. Said she needed to make you look bad so the settlement would favor her. How? She wanted witnesses. Said she was going to confront you publicly about cheating, which you're apparently not doing, and that you'd either admit it or get violent. Either way, she'd have proof you were unstable. My blood ran cold when the anniversary party said it was the perfect setup. I thanked him, left, went home and edited the recording down to the important parts, made sure it was ready to play through our Bluetooth speaker. The party rolled around fast. She spent the whole day getting ready. Hair, makeup, new dress looked great, probably for his benefit. Guests started showing up early evening, everyone mingling, drinking, having a good time. My parents brought champagne, her parents brought a gift. Friends brought cards, normal anniversary party stuff. He arrived late. They barely acknowledged each other, but I saw it. The look, the electricity. They thought they were slick. After about an hour of socializing, she clinked her glass. Speech time. Thank you all for coming. 7 years is a real milestone, and I wanted everyone here to celebrate. Everyone smiled. Raised glasses. I stood next to her like a good husband. Then her whole energy shifted, but I can't keep pretending. Her voice cracked, really selling it. I can't keep living a lie. The room went quiet, people sensing drama. She turned to me. I know you've been cheating, my mom gasped. Her dad's face went red. Everyone just stared. I've seen the messages, the late nights, the secretive calls. I'm done pretending we're happy when you're out there with someone else. She was crying now, full performance. Her sister moved to her side. Her mom started crying too. This was it. Her big moment. Public humiliation. Witnesses to my guilt. I looked at her. Stayed calm. Really. Don't you dare deny it. She was really going now. Everyone here knows something was wrong. The way you've been acting. Distant. Cold. You've checked out of this marriage. Interesting. Pulled out my phone. Connected to the Bluetooth speaker sitting on the mantle because I've been completely faithful, but since we're airing everything out in front of everyone. Hit play. His voice filled the room, crystal clear. Look, man, I'm sorry. It started 8 months ago at the conference. She went white, actually stumbled backward. We've been seeing each other twice a week, Tuesdays and Saturdays. She said you never noticed. People were turning to look at her now. The shift was instant. She's been planning this divorce for months, wanted to make sure she got a good settlement. Something about making you look bad at a public event so the divorce would favor her. I stopped the recording. The silence was suffocating. Everyone stared at her. That's you recorded him. That's illegal. One-party consent state, completely legal, unlike adultery, which actually does affect divorce settlements here. Her dad walked out, just left. Her mom stood there frozen, tears stopped mid-cry. Her work friends who'd been comforting her backed away like she was radioactive. You set me up. She hissed. No, you set me up. I just came prepared. There's a difference. Looked around the room. Sorry everyone, didn't want it to go down like this. But she was right about one thing. The lying is over. Walked to the door, stopped. Oh, and I filed for divorce this morning. You'll be served Monday. Might want to find somewhere else to stay. Left my own party. Drove to my brother's place. Phone blew up. Mostly support. Few angry messages from her and her mom. Blocked them all. That was a month ago. Update 1. The fallout has been absolutely insane. Day after the party. My brother helped me change every lock on the house. She showed up that afternoon. He didn't work, started pounding. Use the Ring camera. Your stuff will be ready to pick up this weekend. You can't kick me out of my own house. Actually, it's my house. Inherited it before we were married. Never added your name to the deed. Check with the lawyer. She stood there screaming for maybe 30 minutes. Neighbors definitely heard, documented all of it. She got served at work, apparently made a huge scene. The guy was there, super awkward. Her lawyer called my lawyer, started aggressive about the house, about spousal support, about everything. My lawyer shut it down fast. Did your client mention the 8-month affair, the recorded confession, the 40 witnesses? Long silence. Then we'll be in touch. Her mom called from a different number. How could you humiliate her like that? She tried to humiliate me first, with touch. She just had bad intel. She made a mistake. She had an 8-month affair and planned to publicly destroy me to get a better divorce settlement. That's not a mistake. That's a con. Hung up, blocked the number. Then it got weird. Came home from work one day to find her inside the house. She'd broken in through a bathroom window, just sitting on the couch like nothing happened. We need to talk. You need to leave. You're trespassing. This is my home. No, it's my house. You broke in. That's a crime. Leave or I'm calling the cops. She tried the crying thing. Please, can't we just talk? I ended it with him. We can fix this. No, what do you mean no? Don't you love me? I loved who I thought you were. That person doesn't exist. You're someone who cheated, lied, and tried to destroy me. That's not fixable. You're not getting away with this. That recording is illegal. Already confirmed it's not. Try again. She stood up. face twisted with anger. Fine, but I'm taking everything, half the house, half your retirement, spousal support for life. You'll be paying me forever, house is mine. Inherited property. Your affair affects alimony. Good luck. She grabbed her purse and left. Slammed the door so hard a picture fell off the wall, called a locksmith immediately, upgraded everything. Added window locks, new security system, spent about $900 total, worth every penny. Next day got an email from HR at her company. She'd filed a complaint that I was harassing her by having her served at work. Had a call with them. Explained the situation. Mentioned the affair with her co-worker. Sent them the recording. HR went silent. We weren't aware of that relationship. That violates our workplace conduct policy. Thought you should know. Few days later, both of them got fired. Strict no fraternization policy, especially for people who report to the same division head. She texted from another number. You got me fired. I'm suing you. I answered HR's questions. You violated company policy. Not my problem. She's currently crashing with her sister. The sister who barely talks to her now after hearing the whole story. Can't imagine that's going well, but the best part came last week. Remembered the car she drives is actually titled in my name. She'd had bad credit when we got together and I bought it for her. Been making the $380 payment for 5 years. Title never left my name. Called my lawyer. Can I sell her car? Is it titled to you? Yes, then it's your car, do what you want. Drove it to a dealership, sold it for $8,400, not great, but it was paid off. She texted, where is my car, I sold it. Title was in my name, you can't do that, just did. Lawyer says it's legal, better start saving. The screaming voicemail she left was truly something. Sent it to my lawyer as evidence of harassment. Her lawyer sent a nasty email about the car. My lawyer sent back the title paperwork and essentially told them to kick rocks. Last I heard, she's borrowing her sister's car. That relationship must be getting real strained. Update 2. Divorce is almost done. Moving faster than expected because she keeps running out of money for lawyers. She's on her 3rd attorney. First one quit after she screamed at him in his office. Second one dropped her after she refused to accept reality about the house. Third one is basically just trying to get her to take the settlement offer. House is confirmed mine. Separate property. That's locked in. Retirement split favors me because of the affair. I'm keeping about 65% of the marital portion. She wanted $3,000 a month in spousal support. My lawyer offered $500 a month for 18 months. We'll probably settle around $800 to $900 for a couple of years. Sucks, but it's temporary. She tried to claim I forced her to quit her job, which is hilarious because she got fired for the affair. Judge didn't buy it. Her lawyer tried to argue the car sale was financial abuse. My lawyer showed the title. The payment history shown had made every single payment, and the judge actually rolled his eyes. It was his car. He can sell his own property, next issue. The real entertainment was her trying to claim the party recording was revenge porn or something. Her lawyer looked embarrassed even bringing it up. Your Honor, my client believes the recording was meant to humiliate. It was a recording of her affair partner admitting to an affair at a party where she was actively trying to frame her husband as a cheater. That's not revenge porn. That's evidence denied. Outside court, she tried the remorse angle. I'm sorry, really, we had 7 good years. Doesn't that mean anything? You had 8 months of lying. We're done. Can't we at least be friends? No, you're really going to throw away everything we built. You already did that. I'm just cleaning up the mess. Her mom was there too, still giving me death stares. Don't care. My life has actually gotten way better. Got a promotion at work, pays about $15K more per year. Happened after the divorce filing, so it doesn't factor into the settlement. Timing worked out perfect. Paid off my car with money I've saved, not funding 2 people. That $380 car payment I'd been making for her goes straight into investments now. Started playing basketball again. Something I quit because she said it was immature for a married man. Joined a rec league, having a blast. The house feels like mine now. Painted the bedroom, got new furniture, bought that gaming setup I'd been wanting. Turns out spending money on things that make you happy isn't wasteful. Dating a bit, nothing serious, just coffee here and there, remembering what it's like when someone is actually interested in you. My brother and I are closer. We grab dinner weekly. Sometimes we talk about it, sometimes we don't. Mom still calls to check in. Just making sure you're okay. I'm good, Mom. Really, I'm proud of how you handled this. A lot of men would have lost it. Wasn't going to give her the satisfaction. Found out through mutual friends that she's a mess. Still job hunting. Living with her sister in a 1-bedroom apartment. They're apparently fighting constantly. The guys stopped talking to her after they both got fired. Guess the affair wasn't that serious when real consequences showed up. She's telling people I trapped her in an abusive marriage and ruined her career. The 40 people at the party know the truth. Everyone else can believe what they want. Final update, divorce is done. Signed, sealed, finalized. Final terms, house mine. Retirement, I keep 65% of marital portion. Spousal support, $850 month for 24 months. Her debt. Her problem, my debt. My problem, she signed last week, it's over. She sent one final text, hope you're happy, you destroyed my life, thought about ignoring it. Then decided she deserved one last response. I didn't destroy anything, I just refused to be your victim. Big difference, blocked the number, blocked her everywhere. Done. Her life, according to the grapevine, still unemployed, still fighting with her sister, family barely talks to her. The guy wants nothing to do with her. She's been posting vague stuff on social media about narcissists and emotional abuse. The comments are mostly people who weren't at the party. The ones who were, they know better, my life, honestly great, refinance some investments with my promotion raise. That spousal support stings, but it ends in 2 years. I'll survive. House is completely redecorated. Got rid of everything that reminded me of her. New couch, new bedroom set, new everything. Still playing basketball, still seeing friends, still working on myself in therapy, started dating someone casually. She knows the whole story. Thinks the party thing was the coldest move she's ever heard. Meant it as a compliment, my brother said it best. She tried to play chess and you flipped the board, pretty much. The financial hit from the divorce is real but manageable. Legal fees were about $9,000. Spousal support is $850 a month for 2 years. That's $20,400 total, expensive lesson but worth it. I'm in a way better place than she is. I have my job, my house, my income, my dignity. She has her sister's couch and excuses. People ask if I feel guilty about how public it got. No. She chose that venue. She invited those people. She planned that confrontation. I just changed the ending. The recording was legal. The evidence was real. The consequences were hers. Would I have preferred a private conversation where she was honest? Obviously. But that was never on the table. She was running a con from day one. I just stopped playing. Do I miss being married? Sometimes. I miss having a partner, someone to share life with, but I don't miss her. I miss what I thought we had, which apparently never existed. That's the hardest part. 7 years of my life built on a foundation she'd been undermining for at least 8 months. Maybe longer, but I'm not bitter, just wiser. Next relationship. If there is one, I'll be smarter, more aware, less willing to ignore red flags. For now, I'm good. House is mine, job is great. Friends are solid, family is supportive. She's someone else's problem now. Actually, she's her own problem now, and me. I'm just a guy who regrets life's too short to stay with people who treat you like a mark. Moving forward, self-respect intact, and that empty house feels more like home than it ever did with her in it.